Okay guys, here we are at the motherboard. Pretty much have everything installed on it. Gonna go over just a little bit of the custom work I've done. For components, it's a MSI Gaming 5 Z97 board. It's holding an i5 4570, just regular non-K chip. Got 8 gigabytes of G-Skill Aegis 1600 megahertz memory. A GT730 and a T-Link AC1300 wireless card there. So, we'll go over a bit of the custom work I've done on this. The chipset heatsink here. The white pinstripes on the side used to be red. Painted over those in white. What I think I'm gonna do here is under the advice of a buddy on my forums there, I'm gonna get rid of the badge here. I was originally thinking about taking the badge off. I'm gonna cover this in black gloss carbon fiber, and I was gonna put the badge back on top. But like I said, from the advice of a buddy on forum, he said get rid of it. And I think I'm gonna listen to him. I might throw it on just to see how it looks on top of the carbon fiber, but yeah, it's the only bit of red that's on the whole board right now, so I don't know, maybe we should get rid of it. Anyway, onto the wireless card. The wireless card, custom work here. The heatsink used to be black, painted that white. The back I/O shield here, or bracket, or whatever. It used to be like a stainless steel there. Painted that matte black. And that's about it for that. For the GPU, same thing on the back I/O bracket there. Used to be stainless. Painted it matte black, pretty much to match the other back shield. Also the other shields that'll be filling in the empty brackets, or empty slots or whatever, I also painted those matte black to match. What I also did, I don't know if you can see here, the heatsink under there, it used to be an aluminum gray color. And yeah, I painted that also, the black to match the back there. The black to match the back, should be wrappered. So yeah. That's all the custom work I've done on that. So, oh, I forgot to say, yeah, I got a M.2 SanDisk 256 gigabyte. It's a MSATA or whatever, not PCI. If it was PCI, it would be in my main rig. And then on to the RAM here. The RAM is, like I said, G-Skill Aegis. Now if I come to the other side here, I don't know if you can see that sticker there, it's kind of dark, but the Aegis RAM, it didn't have a heatsink on it, it just came with this like sticker here. So what I did was, because I have Corsair Vengeance, if you can recognize the heatsinks there, I have some Corsair Vengeance Pro RAM that I have being water cooled in my main gaming rig. So in order for that, I had to take off the heat sinks and put on some bits power adapters or whatever. So yeah, I had a bunch of heat sinks lying around from some Corsair Vengeance. So what I did was use the heat sinks, put them on the Aegis G-Skill DIMMs there, took the sticker off, and then slapped it on the heat sinks. Oh yeah, and the tops there I painted. I'm gonna go over them again. I'm thinking about also, because I did this a while back when I first originally made this build, I'm thinking about maybe covering the heat sinks in some carbon fiber also. The dark side custom white 24-pin cable. I have a 8-pin EPS white for the CPU. The GPU doesn't need any cables, so yeah. Now, I clean, this is a Bixby water block here. I was running red through it before, I cleaned it out nice and good. The thumb screws there, I painted those white. It's a gloss white, same. I bought like 3 cans of it, so I got enough. Painted the fittings over. They were originally white, but they had some nicks in them and some dings. So some scratches and stuff. Yeah, I repainted those again. I know people don't paint your fittings, it'll get into the O-rings and then you're gonna have leaks and your whole computer is gonna blow up into a huge catastrophic mess. Yeah, that's bullshit. Anyway, also, the heat sinks for the MOSFETs and chokes. As you can see, what I really liked about these heat sinks was that accent little pieces there. They come out, you can unscrew them. So yeah, I didn't have to do any taping or anything, I just literally unscrewed. There's 4 pieces of it, painted them white, and I think they look beautiful. Like really, I think they turned out so good. What I love about these heat sinks here, but you can't see, look at that dragon on the end. They have them on both ends of the heat sinks, but you can never see it. That's like the baddest ass shit right there. I wish they could see that somehow. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've done on the board, guys. I'm thinking about when the vinyl wrap comes or whatever, thinking about covering up some of these, covering up the SATA connectors, as well as the back I/O. I got a tip from a very respected modder on how to, well, I asked him pretty much because I seen it on one of his builds on the forums. And I asked, man, I love how you covered the back I/O. What'd you use? And he told me the secret. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be covering those. I don't know if I should do it in white. I have white carbon fiber coming, and black carbon fiber, and red carbon fiber, all glossed. So it's going to be shiny. But yeah, that's the motherboard. Those heat sinks, they just turned out awesome. Oh, I forgot. I also am getting so hardcore that I painted all the heads of the motherboard screws white. Nice little touch. Little things like that, when I see that in a case, or I see that in a build, it just, to me, it gives, like, you know, gives me an impression that, you know, the person that built it, like, really had that attention to detail and really wanted everything to look just awesome. And that's what I'm pretty much trying to go for. I try to go for that for every build, but every build gets a little better and better. Be going over the case next. Still got to do a couple things to that. And right now I'm painting one of the side panels. I actually could go and throw another coat on that right now. So I'm gonna end this off here.